So, welcome to my messy dresser. Okay, so that side of the stuff is my husband's, and then from a stack of papers all the way over is my mess. This is actually a very good organized day. However, my room has always been like a storage room with a bed in it. No matter where we've lived, it's just my room is the catch-all. So, even though this is the most organized my dresser top has ever been, I don't like it. I never did, but I just didn't know what to do about it. So I've been thinking, and I've come up with a system. So I wanted to show you what it looks like before, and then what it will look like after once I have it all in its place. So first of all, let me tell you what kind of system this is now. Okay, so between this little box and that box, I just have stuff that comes in the mail. I turned it all around backwards so you couldn't see any personal information. But there are receipts, there's bills to pay, there's, I don't know, just, stuff. And this stack gets so full sometimes, like papers to file and everything. It gets so full sometimes that it just like falls over and shoves this way out. And, I just don't have time to file it away or do whatever right away. So I just throw it here, and then whenever this thing falls over, then I know it's time to stop what I'm doing and do something with this. So that's how I know. Okay, this is stuff that I need to alter, some little dresses and stuff that I need to alter for my girls. So I have a sewing stack. And this stack is just projects I have going that I need to take care of. And this stack is actually fairly small and contained compared to normal. Normally, I know it's time to do something with it whenever I'm digging for something, or I go to put something else on top and the whole thing falls on the floor. That's when I know I need to do something with it. So I have some recipe binders I am working on for my girls. There's a few magazines down here that I have got that I never have any time to read, but I really want to read them someday, so they are here. And there's some other projects down below. And this basket was my first attempt to organize. I have a binder in here for church. I'm trying to put together some kind of like resource binder for church. And this thing is turned around backwards, this notebook. But it is the notebook, I'll get it here. But it is the notebook for church. I'm the clerk at church, so I have to take notes of the business meetings, what people said, what was voted on, things like that, and that's the notebook that I use for that. Okay, so this basket is my first attempt. I'm like, whatever fits in this basket is okay. If it spills over, then that's not okay. Well, it has spilled over, and anyway, I don't know what to do. So, so I have bought some things in hopes of fixing this problem and organizing this. Now, I do want to say that in every other part of my life and every other part of my house, I am organized. Almost to a fault. I mean, everything has a place. Everything is orderly. But in my room, it is not, and it never has been. So, this is before, and now I'm going to put all this stuff in the things that I have bought, and hopefully it'll look a lot better. But just remember, this is a very good organized day already, as it is. Okay, so here is my dresser now. As you can see, the stack of the receipts and bills to pay and papers to file and all that is gone. Okay, so this is what I've done. I bought this little tray, little, desktop organizer thing. And I got a little mini stapler because I'm always having to go back and forth to the classroom and get one. So I just bought this one. It was just $1. Takes standard staples. And then my tall envelopes and my short envelopes, I just stood up in here, and I just put my stamps here. And I already had this, so I just put it in here for pins and scissors. Okay, and then I bought this file organizer thing. Alright, so this is what is controlling the chaos. So I just reused some manila file folders that I already had, and I took some address labels and just wrote on them to cover up what was already written. And then I just, put different colored dots just to kind of catch my eye at what I use the most. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay, so I try to put them in the order as I would use them the most. So I have bills to pay, awaiting reply, so like whenever I pay an annual bill, I will put that, once I send it off, the receipt thing that I have, I'll put it in here until I receive word from the company that, they got it. And then papers to file. Then I have church, so all of this are church papers that I'll need to file. And possible returns. This is where I put all those receipts. We are currently working on redoing the front wall, the front part of our house, so we have several receipts. And some of those things may get returned. So in my actual filing cabinet, my filing cabinet is organized, and I do have a file in there for important receipts to keep, but for quick access of things that we might need quickly to return, I just thought that would be a good file, possible returns. And then Attention Buddy, which is my husband. A lot of papers I come across are things that he needs to do something with. Anyway. And then some of those projects that I had are paper projects, so I just put them in here. And then some things I need to look at later. And also some things to burn. So we don't shred our, important papers, we just burn them. But what I was doing is I was keeping a Walmart bag on the back of our door, and whenever I'd have personal papers that needed to be burned, I would just tear them up, put them in the bag. When the bag got full, we would burn it. Well, that's noisy every time you close the door, and also it's just added weight to the door. So I just thought I would try anyway to put them in a folder, and we'll see how that goes. So that's how I'm organizing my papers. And then the other thing I bought was this extra wide magazine holder. So I put the church binder resource thing I'm working on, and then mine, and then also the recipe binders that I am working on for my girls. I put them in there as well. And once those are done, then I will give them to my girls, or we'll put them up in the cabinet with the rest of the cookbooks. But right now, that's where I want them. So that is how, the basket that was up there, I decided to take those magazines that I've been wanting to read forever, but I decided to take them, put them in the basket, and put them on a sewing machine that we have in the living room. That way they're there in plain sight, and if by chance I get a free minute, I can grab one and read. So I done that, and then I also took the stack of clothes that I need to alter to hem up, and I put them on a sewing machine, and they are right there in plain view. So maybe I'll say, I just need to do that because I'll be seeing them every day, all day long. So hopefully, I'll do that. But yes, this is how it is, and it looks much better, and so I'm looking forward to using this. And thank you for watching. So I just wanted to give you an update. It has been 3 weeks since I have done this system now, and I have to say, I am so happy that I decided that something could be done about it. I have not had any of the chaotic mess since then. Whenever my mail comes in, as soon as I get it, I open it up like I've always done, go through it, but instead of just putting it, between those 2 boxes, I immediately file it into the correct file folder. And then whenever that file folder gets full, then I, take care of that file folder right away, instead of having all of that stuff to go through all at once and taking, quite a while. So this is just working so great. And one thing I did add to this section is I added our budget binder, and I might do a video on that someday, but I was keeping this in another room, but I decided to keep it in here. So I did add that to this. But anyway, this is just working out so great, and I wish I'd thought of it years ago. But anyway, so thank you for watching.